Is this spherical chessboard the future of chess? I don't know, but this is unusual. I started playing chess in grade 4 when for Christmas my parents got me my very first electronic chessboard. I won a few tournaments over the next few years and even placed second in the provincials in grade 6. But my love for chess died down as I went to high school, and I didn't really pick it up until about a year ago, and more steadily in the last month or so, where I climbed from a 900 rating to just over 1200. Not insanely high, but improving my game pretty rapidly. Maybe just enough to win a few games in Union Square. Nope. And also using some magic techniques to hustle a few hustlers.
So what if I told you that no matter what, I could always know which hand the white pawn was in? Mix them up behind your back. Put everything else down. I'm saying white one's here. All right, put your hands out here. All right, I'm gonna say, look at me. White one's here, yeah? All right, white one still, yeah. I'm gonna say, do it again. White one's over here. White one.
All right, now what are you saying here? What's going on?
My love and respect for the game has never been at a higher point than it is now, and in light of the recent cheating allegations and chess drama, I decided to look deeper into the direction that chess was heading. I still remember watching Garry Kasparov play Deep Blue, the world's most advanced chess engine at the time, created by IBM, where Kasparov was eventually defeated, marking it as the first time in history a chess engine outplayed humans. I mean, not counting, of course, the fraudulent automaton named the Turk, created in the late 1700s, which pretended to be an all-knowing chess robot, but in actuality was being controlled by a series of chess masters hidden within its table. But now, with the most powerful chess engines such as Stockfish, capable of beating the best players in the world 10 times out of 10,
The characteristic response to the Kriskov gambit is to counter with the Elm-Mitra exchange, particularly since I've already taken both of your rooks. By missing that opportunity, you have left your king vulnerable.
it begs the question, what's next for the game of chess? You see, you can't play tic-tac-toe or checkers professionally because those games have been solved, meaning there is a certain strategy that can be applied to these games which would ensure either a draw or a victory every time. Some are even worried that chess will eventually be solved, and if so, what happens to the game? Now, modifying the way chess works wouldn't be anything new. In fact, it wasn't until the late 1400s pawns were allowed to jump over 2 squares, queens were introduced as the most powerful piece on the board, and castling was now a thing. All of these adaptations made the game faster, but also added an uncountable number of variations. Where some experts believe we might add rows or pieces to the board to prevent us from solving the game, other more creative solutions to chess have also been presented. Here's an example of 3D chess, which gained popularity when played on screen during episodes of Star Trek.
Your illogical approach to chess does have its advantages on occasion, Captain. I prefer to call it inspired.
Or even more recently, a game by Spin Master titled Less Chess, where pieces are laid on a 3x6 board, and the goal is to put the king in check 3 times simultaneously while drawing cards from a pile. A simplified, yet random version of chess. Fun game, by the way. But nothing seemed to incorporate the complexity of chess while maintaining its core values. Until I saw this. This is orb chess. 64 squares, 32 pieces, but played on a sphere. This insanely beautiful work of art is the brainchild of a puzzle company in France called NKD, which is currently, by the way, available on Kickstarter. NKD specializes in creating some of the most beautiful puzzle boxes I've ever solved on my channel, so I was very delighted when they sent me this contraption, but I wanted to know, is this actually playable? Now, everything on this spherical board works the same as it would on a standard board, except, well, you can now attack from a 360-degree radius. Initially, when I set up the board, which, by the way, is beautifully presented, with the 3D printed pieces stored in this majestic-looking lacquered base, I realized that it opened up the game to some very interesting ideas. but instead of telling you about it, here's a game I played with Lee, my cameraman. All right, so we've set up a game of orb chess here, and beside us we have your conventional two-dimensional chessboard, which we got to top down because it's going to be hard for you guys to really keep track of what's going on. And so to properly show you, we've got this, but you'll see it will get a little bit confusing now. One thing that I've noticed before we start the game, I'm here with Lee, by the way. Lee, say hi. There is no center game. There is no center of the board. There is here, but not here. So normally you would try and place the king away from the center of the board, which is impossible. I know that sounds confusing, but it also eliminates a lot of different openings. So I'm gonna start by, let's start with this.
You gotta match, right? Learned that from the Grandmasters.
Okay. Because the more you try and look to this, the more confusing it gets because you have to mentally calculate that these pieces can move off the board. Oh, this guy's supposed to be here. Oh yeah, you're moving that one? Yep.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think for demonstration purposes, we'll go ahead and do that. Sorry. This one.
Oh yeah, so I could easily just retake.
Yeah, you could retake, yep.
Yeah.
By doing that, you actually leave your tower undefended. So it would seem. Because now I'm going to go ahead and grab your rook, which here would look like this. Now, normally in a game of chess, you'd be like, oh my god, he lost his rook, he gave up his rook. But in a game of orb chess,
we can trade.
You can go ahead and take that tower right back.
Yeah.
I'll grab him for you.
Thank you.
Here's where it gets interesting.
As soon as you play it, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. See, I wouldn't have seen that if I wasn't looking at this.
That's why you gotta look at this for sure. Yeah, playing the moves on this board is doable. Like, you could 100% set up a game of orb chess on a two-dimensional board, but it does make it a little bit more difficult. Using this as a visual guideline really helps. I suppose there's you can get used to anything. Here.
Moving this up. What?
This takes. You can just take back.
Yes.
Your bishop.
Yeah.
Do this.
Here we go. Here we go. And then I'm going right here.
Nice. In the enemy territory?
Yeah.
All right. It's so wild. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and I totally forgot. Yeah, about that.
I'll go ahead and take that.
I was like, I'm safe here.
Well, not if you look at this orb. The diagonals are a little hard to see
Yeah.
because of some of the squares start off as triangles and they go into these sort of rhombus shapes. It's a little bit confusing to see the diagonals, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's what I did. I saw it after I made the move.
Going in.
Blunder after blunder.
I mean, both of us at this point are blundering. Check.
I feel like he's smiling.
Just move that out of the way.
take this bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when he laughs like that.
It's just so interesting. Okay, I think this works. Yeah, pretty sure this works. Check.
Oh, you got. That's why you did that move to get him out.
Check.
Check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm playing orb chess, dude. You're playing two-dimensional chess here.
Yeah, for sure. just beginner chess, anyways. Either or.
See, I'm an orb grandmaster. I think we both qualify as orb grandmasters at this point since it's on Kickstarter. Okay. This is very interesting. I got an interesting move here. We'll see if it works. Check.
There, no. There.
You can't take him. He's protected by the queen.
Yeah, no, I get that.
My queen is here.
Yeah. And then... Oh. I see. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So moving here. I think that's almost mate. Check.
Isn't that?
Not quite. Actually, this is really interesting. This is definitely mate because you can't block that check.
Why? Well, can I use this? Because
I'm hitting you from the other side at the same time.
with
The same piece.
you're hitting me that way. Oh yeah. Oh, you really got me.
I am double checking you with the same piece. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
That was a crazy ending.
That was a crazy ending. How beautiful was that ending? Being able to double check the king with a single piece was a thing of beauty and something I did not expect. I'm not sure if this is the future of chess, but it is an interesting adaptation, that's for sure. Maybe we'll add a piece or a movement to a piece to make the game more complex and prevent us from cheating. Or maybe one day we'll all become grandmasters once those beads become commercially available. Either way, I'm glad that chess is getting a resurgence online and look forward to what tomorrow brings. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more unusual content. We'll see you next time.